All right, this video goes along with activity 5.2a. I'm going to show you how to do some constraints on parts. So we're going to open a new part and start a new 2D sketch. And when you get your screen, I just want you to add two lines that are not in any way connected or related to each other. Okay, this box right here shows different constraints that you can put on lines, pieces, things that you're drawing on the screen. So we've already used dimension in previous videos. Now we're going to look at some of these other constraints. The first one I'm going to show you is a coincident constraint. The coincident constraint, and if you mouse over any of these, they kind of give you an idea of some of the things they can do. But you're going to lock 2 points on 2 objects together so that if you move one around, the other object moves with the one that you've constrained it to. So when you're using the coincident constraint, you have to be careful of where you're choosing. Notice when I bring the mouse over this piece, it shows me different points on the line. I'm going to constrain this endpoint of this piece with the center point of this line. So you'll notice now that it moved the one to be near the other. I'm going to right click and say OK. And now whenever I move one of these, it stays locked together. That is a coincident constraint. So for my class, what I would like you to do to turn this activity in is we're going to take these and I want to move them up here. And then I'm going to have you create a text box underneath it and type the word coincident. I know that that's your coincident constraint. Okay. The next constraint is going to be the collinear constraint. So again, create 2 lines. And as I move around, you see how it's trying to tie this line into other things? I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to come over here and create a random line so it doesn't actually get locked in accidentally to something. So now I'm going to make this line and this line collinear. And you can see now that as I move one up or down, they just stay in that same plane with each other. So this would be the collinear constraint. And I'm going to make a text box here for collinear. As you look at some of these constraints, you'll notice that this one is a concentric constraint. Instead of lines, you're going to want to draw circles. All right, so for purposes of my class, I would like a page like this, and when you have it all done, you can just take a screenshot of it. But I want you to do the top, middle, and first 2 on the bottom, or first one on the bottom row. The top, middle, and the first and the last one, actually, on the bottom row. I want you to do an equal constraint. And then take a screenshot of that sheet and turn that in. Thanks.